Good morning. Today is day 84 on the trail. I am leaving camp nice and early, got up at 5, because today I'm trying to do a 23.6 mile day, which will be my biggest day. So I'm trying to do that, so then tomorrow I only have 4 miles to get into town, so I can narrow into town. But we got a wayside on the way, so that should be nice. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and I didn't see or hear any bears last night, so a win-win. Alrighty, let's get going. Alrighty, I made it to the wayside, so I've done 7 or 8 miles. Got my sleeping bag out drying because of so much dew, it just is wet, so I need it to dry for a bit. I'm a bit early, it doesn't open till 9, and it's 8:45 right now. So I'm gonna sit out here for a wee bit, then get some food, and then carry on. Alright, so the store finally opened. I got a smoothie and some chips. And I realized I didn't have any breakfast tomorrow, so I got Pop-Tart to be able to get me the 4 miles out. And some M&Ms for later. So yeah, this should be yummy. officially leaving the Shenandoah National Park. Woohoo! Goodbye, Shenandoahs. So it has been a minute for me, not you guys. It's been a couple of seconds. So I made it out of the Shenandoahs. I made it to the shelter. And I was the only one there. So I had pushed on past my tramlet because I was trying to get into town and get some more miles in. And so I was at camp by myself, and this was the first time I've ever camped by myself out here, so I was a little bit nervous. But I got there, I set up my tent, and I was about to start getting changed, and this couple comes up the trail, which was right next to where I set up my tent. And they go, "We just saw a baby bear 0.1 back." And I'm like, oh, no, not what I needed to hear. And I know bears are out there and they're wandering around, but I just don't need to hear they're out there and they're that close to where I was going to sleep. So I started talking to this couple and I go, "Well, are you guys going into Front Royal, which is like, is that where you live, which is the next town that I could go into?" And so they said yes, and I said, "Well, after your hike, would you be keen to give me a ride into town?" And they said, "Yeah, absolutely." So I started packing up my stuff. I got all my stuff together, and they finished their hike. They came back, and we went down the track. And so it was another 1.5 miles to where their car was. So I ended up doing a 25-mile day, which is 40 kilometers, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, pretty proud of myself for that. And then I made it to this motel where Rain Man was actually already. So I ended up sleeping on the floor in here. And over the last couple of days, I have been having a head cold, and I didn't really think much of it. And I just thought, it was a cold, it'll pass, I'll be fine. Like, I managed to walk 25 miles yesterday. I'm fine. And I ended up coughing through the night, and Rain Man goes to me in the morning today, "Maybe you should go test for COVID," because COVID's been out on the trail. And so I walked down to CVS, I got a COVID test, came back, and it instantly turned positive. So I now also have COVID. So it has been a month out here. The trail was throwing everything it could at me, and so yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, but I contacted some of my other tramley, and some of them have also turned positive. So we are going to get a room. We are going to wait it out. Even though I feel fine and that I could go walking, I don't want to put other people at danger out there. So I'm going to wait it out a couple of days. I've worked out I've had it for about 3 days without knowing. And so I've got a couple more days to wait out for isolation. And then I'll be heading back out onto trail. So we'll have a couple of days off the vlogs again, but I won't be doing much because I can't go anywhere. So yeah, been a crazy couple of 24 hours. Proud of myself to be able to do that many miles, but really annoyed that I now have COVID. And just another thing I've got to wait out, and a challenge I've got to jump over, but I'll get there. I'll still get to Maine. Just another hurdle to jump over. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a couple of days.